Yo, 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 this is Sugar Shane Savage, Houston, Texas, Spring High School. Pittsburgh Feelers repping it. First Boss League winner in the league. Keeping it real.
Hello, I'm Frank Arevalo, originally from Anaheim, California. And I live in Houston, Texas now. Been living here for about 20 years. 27 years old, and yeah.
What's up, everybody? My name is Diego. My team name is Hennessy Titans. I'm from Venezuela, and I'm here with the boys.
Hey, what's up? This is Trent Williams. I'm from Frisco, Texas. My team's the Assholes and Elbows, bro.
The Ballard, aka people call me T-Ball. My name maybe this year is Revis and Butthead. I used it last year when I didn't win. I need to scrap that shit. For starters, I'm sorry I'm so red. It's very humid and I am just sweating my dick off. Hold on, can we start over? I don't know what do you want me to say? You have a script?
No. Alright, I'm Jordan Geisinger out of Chico, California. Let's do it.
What's going on, man? Ricky Romo, Chattanooga, Texas. I'm here to win, alright?
How you doing? My name is Jeremy Hill. Alright, what's up?
What's up? Jeremy May, team name Jeremy's Dandies from Atascocita High School, also Atascocita, Texas.
What's up, man? I'm Chris Shanks from the Channel View, Prison Shanks, aka Gang Gang. No? Fuck on me, you do the same thing.
Name? Brett Stevens. Team name? Sheboygan Longer. You want to know who I am? I'm first place last year, motherfucker. I won and I'll win again. Ask me.
What's up, guys? It's Aaron, aka Monster Cox, aka Kamish, aka the motherfucking boss who runs the Boss League.
What's the best thing about having an entire weekend at the beach house centered around fantasy football?
Shit, get away from my baby, man. I got to get away.
Ready?
All out.
Alright. Question 1. What's the best thing about having an entire weekend at the beach house centered around fantasy football?
Oh, it's the greatest. Greatest weekend of the year. Over Christmas, over my birthday. You know when it was my birthday, I said, oh, fuck yeah, 3 more weeks till fantasy weekend. So, yeah, it's fucking awesome.
2. What's your favorite game we play in the fantasy games?
That's a tough one. That's a great question. I say Spike Ball. Spike Ball is it started on Shark Tank. You know, it came from entrepreneurs, and literally that game gets aggressive. Honestly, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Question number 2. What's your favorite game we play in the Beer Olympics?
Gotta be Spike Ball, hands down. Spike Ball to me, you have to mix it not only being drunk, but also being competitive and having to be athletic. And that's where I thrive. That's my go-to right there.
Favorite game we play in the Beer Olympics?
Oh, favorite game, that's a tough one. A few come to mind. Probably Hangman, Spike Ball, and definitely always the classic beer pong.
Favorite game we play in the fantasy games?
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and say Hangman. I'm also a liar. It's kind of weird. We skipped last year. The year before we changed some stuff. I like beer pong on the beach with the cans and stuff. I'm gonna say I hate Dizzy Bat. Cause I'm pretty sure I got a concussion.
That's the next
time.
question.
Oh, well, I hate that shit. I hate it because I got a concussion one year. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna ask you the next question.
So
just games.
Well, Hangman. Something we've done every year. I mean, we've done different shit. We've evolved every year. I'm gonna just say Dizzy Bat because I got a concussion. I'm pretty sure I ate some shit and that sand was not soft.
All right.
Question number 3. What's your least favorite game in fantasy games?
Oh, that fucking one where I had to throw the can in the trash can.
The relay?
Yeah, whatever that was, where I was in a tornado zone. That was no good. That was a no-no. A big no-no. How about you?
Question number 3. What's your least favorite game in the Beer Olympics?
Does Hangman count? Because that shit blows dick off.
Question number 3. What's your least favorite game in the Beer Olympics?
By far, Hangman. That shit is so stupid. Like, people aren't even using real words half the time out here because half this leaks from fucking Channel View and not very intelligent. So.
And then,
what's your least favorite game in the Beer Olympics?
Ooh, fucking Hangman. That's the worst. Dude, nobody can spell. I'm dyslexic as fuck. Fuck that game. Next.
Question number 4. Who's the worst fantasy player in the league and why?
Now we're just playing fantasy. Who just sucks the most out of this group?
Who's the worst fantasy player?
Ricky. How that guy has not lost a punishment is mind-boggling.
all right, question 4. Who's the worst fantasy player in the league and why?
That's kind of tough. I have to say Ricky Romo. That's my homeboy. I love him. But I know for a fact he doesn't know anything about fantasy, so.
Question number 4. Who's the worst fantasy player in the league and why?
Worst fantasy player. The worst fantasy player? Jeremy doesn't know much, but he tries his heart out. I'm gonna say Frank or Ricky, 50-50. Frank. Hands down. Sorry, bro.
Why?
No particular reason. He's just,
I mean, yeah.
I mean, when it comes down to it, it's one of those things. Like, he always goes for a California team. Like, fuck the Chargers, fuck all the rain. I mean, yeah, fuck it.
Question number 4. Who's the worst fantasy player in the league and why?
Oh, it's gotta be. Yikes. I don't know, man. Everybody, we got a good league.
If you had to choose, who's the worst fantasy player?
If I had to choose, nobody, man. Just a good league. Good 12 guys. Solid 12 guys.
So, question 4. Who's the worst fantasy player in the league and why?
It's tough. I'll probably just say Jordy, just majority rules there, but I haven't seen. I don't want to say Shanks, but his performance and finishes have not been the best. But I like him a lot, but his teams don't fare well.
Question number 4. Who's the worst fantasy player in the league and why?
Ooh, worst player. Chris Shanks, because his drafts are terrible. Management skills are well below par.
Question number 4. Who's the worst fantasy player in the league and why?
Like the worst person in the league?
Worst player.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot off football. Next. I'm the worst when it comes to football questions. No bullshit. I'm here, like I said, I'm here with the fun and friendship. Like, that's 100%. Go ahead.
All right. Question 5. Who took their punishment the worst so far?
Chris Shanks. Granted, his was probably the toughest that we've done up to this point. I kind of put it up there with Taylor's because Taylor's was pretty embarrassing, but he didn't have to do it in front of anybody else but us. But look, when you do a punishment, no matter what, you have to do it, and you can't try to weasel your way out or bitch your way out of it. Like, a punishment is a punishment. A punishment is a punishment. If you don't do it, like, that's an excuse for us to kick you out. You gotta be 100% or not at all.
All right. Question 5. Who took their punishment the worst so far?
Taylor, 100%. Taylor has had the worst punishment. And he took it like a champ too, so.
Well, okay, the question is, who took their punishment the worst?
Oh, who handled it like the worst? Chris, 100%. No stand-ups. I think he did one, and I wasn't there for it, so fuck that.
Question 5. Who took their punishment the worst so far?
Chris. It was an easy task. All he had to do was do 4 stand-ups, and I think he only did 2 maybe? 3?
I think he did 1.
That's what I mean, 1 or 2.
Oh, he did 2?
it's so easy. Like, and he's the funniest dude I ever met. So it should have been easy for him to like have material and shit. You know what I mean? And he just like shit the bed on that. I think he has like social anxiety or something.
Question number 5. Who took their punishment the worst so far?
Chris, he hasn't done his shit yet. I mean, the thing is, like Shane's was easy, Taylor's was funny, Chris hasn't done his, and then I did mine, no big deal. So.
Question number 5. Who took their punishment the worst so far?
Ooh, the worst or the best? Taylor took it the best, even though it was the worst. Jeremy running the fucking marathon. Okay, what was the question? Took it the best or the worst?
Who took their punishment the worst so far?
Okay, 2 answers to this. Chris Shanks has taken his punishment the worst because he hasn't finished it, but Taylor took it the best because he did all out for the calendar.
Question number 5. Who took their punishment the worst so far?
That's a tough question because you can either say the worst is Shanks for not having finished his fucking punishment yet, or you could say potentially Shane for getting his car keyed. But I would say overall, the worst so far has been T-Ball because it's still alive to this day. It's been going on for what, 3 years now? So I would say T-Ball's looking like a fat, oiled up pig.
Question number 6. If you could kick someone out of the league, who would it be and why?
Frank.
Question number 6. If you could kick someone out of the league, who would it be and why?
Frank.
Question number 6. If you could kick someone out of the league, who would it be and why?
Still a 12-man league or a 14-man league?
12.
12? So I can kick anybody out. You want to kick the best person out so they're not a competition, but at the same time you want to kick the worst person out because you could do without them. Sorry, Ricky, you got too many kids. You're out.
All right, question 6. If you could kick someone out of the league,
Jordy.
Question 6. If you could kick someone out of the league, who would it be and why?
It just have to be J-May.
Number 6. If you could kick someone out of the league, who would it be and why?
Either J-May or Jordy. J-May because he doesn't participate. Jordy because, well, he wouldn't do a fucking punishment at all. So.
Stand behind that.
Question number 6. If you could kick someone out of the league,
Oh,
who would it be and why?
Oh, easily Aaron Cox. Just shit commissioning the past several years. Just really letting me down consecutively. I don't know how to tell him to his face. Just shit commissioner, really.
6. If you could kick someone out of the league, who would it be and why?
Yeah, it's just no comment.
Answer.
I'm not gonna answer that. I like this league. It's a good group. You know, nice unity. Synergy.
Well, yeah, that you can say. You don't have to.
Synergy. I like the group.
You don't have to say anybody,
If
but
you had to
say.
choose.
I wouldn't kick anybody out.
Really?
I mean, who? No offense. People next in line are you two. Neither one of y'all are 21. Chance, if you want in, you're not. You're not giving that fucking beer to everyone in this league, for starters.
If you could kick someone out of the league, who would it be and why?
Honestly, I don't think I'd kick anybody out of the league. I think we're a 12-man league, so it's a big league. Like you can't add any more people, but it's just a matter of time until somebody maybe moves away or has to do something else where somebody else may fill that role. But there's always going to be that void because their presence, no matter who it is, all 12 of them out there, whoever it is, their presence will be missed at the end of the day. Like, I fuck with everybody out there, so at the end of the day, I don't want anybody to leave. If we do anything, I'd rather add somebody than lose somebody.